Well, howdy there, all y'all. I heard the Southern twang is back in style, and as a proud Southern gentleman, I actually get to participate in this for a change. let's not. Let's not. So, my my post failed. I sent out a brief survey of sorts into my community, and no one responded to it, which is okay. I mean, I wouldn't expect you guys to do everything anyway. That being said, I'm glad so many of you have given me the ego boost of subscribing. Uh, at this point, only like a dozen or so more, and I'll be at my pre-breakup. Thanks, phone. I'll be at my pre-breakup subscriber level, which will be great because that means I'm back to the point where I was, what, 12 years ago now? Anyway, I see you guys seem to like the crafting tutorial videos here on Project Zomboid. Why not? We do this by dice roll, of course. And we're going with Moldraw. Moldraw. Just that's a perfect southern sounding town, isn't it? Uh so, burglar can hotwire vehicles, which is necessary if you actually want to be able to hotwire vehicles, because otherwise you're never going to get to. Or you can be an electrician, which is the only way to have enough electrical skills in order to actually be able to use the electrician skills. There's the engineer, which makes traps and explosives, but basically this is the only way you'd have the ability to use the engineering skill. Metal workers can make things out of metal, of course, which is basically the only way you'd ever actually be able to practically make anything out of metal. Mechanics are basically the only way you'd ever be able to make a car and keep it up. Because otherwise, all of these individual skills are so hard to find in the world, you'd never actually find all of them. Believe me, I've tried. So we're just gonna load my personal profile here. Yeah, that looks fine. I mean, technically, dexterous and fast learner, a bit of a stretch for me, but hey, why not? We'll take this guy, Derek Prince, for a spin. Or should I say the artist formerly known as Prince? I'm never going to stop. I am never going to stop. How dare you ask me to stop? And because I don't want any sort of advantage, even if you can start with better gear than you actually get in the game, I don't want it. I don't want it. That's not how I work. How dare you give me handouts? And I don't need it. And by that I mean, yes, I do actually need it, but, who cares? So, a straight up new series, deleted my save file and everything. But I'm gonna try and do as much crafting as possible in this version. Well, not this version, it's the same one that was the last few times, but in this playthrough, I guess I should say. In this run, because we're gonna die eventually. That's the point of the game. Like I said, no pressure, but hey, if you care to subscribe to me and I can get like another dozen subscribers, I can say I'm back to the point where I was like 12 years ago. You know, if it's not trouble for you. All up to you. Like I said personally the first time, I don't really like how corporate YouTube got in a very short amount of time. And start. Where did I end up and where should I go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Hmm, if I'm not mistaken, the school's around here somewhere. Let's just start out small. I forget what the emergency broadcast system number is. Let me look that up because that would be valuable information to have. Luckily, I do have a phone for this. Emergency broadcast. Let's see. Project Zomboid. The automated emergency broadcast system is a radio station on a randomized frequency that will play about the weather or current day or next day, as well as other information. Is considered to start at 9 a.m. every hour on the hour. The radio station will announce forecasts for minimum and maximum temperatures, humidity, wind strength, forecasts of fog, rain, snow, extreme weather events 2 out of 5 days. An announcement for helicopter metagame event will occur with the current day air activity detected. This means the player should stay inside for the entirety of the day to be not spotted and avoid the helicopter, or just run as far and as fast as you can. That's also a viable technique. This announcement comes at the end of the report. This will give you a report 2 days before the power shuts off. Occasional pieces of military chatter. Everything about the radio uses reduces boredom. If the player finds with the AEBS station preset, note that this will not save for future setting. The player must save it as a custom preset. Yeah, no. It doesn't say. But I'm betting we'll find it eventually, because that's usually how it goes. We have a key to the house, apparently. The baseball bat. Is it just me, or did the car that came close to my yard just now sound like a helicopter to you? Oh my god, it's real, guys! Tweezers, useful. Sheet. I'm gathering those now. Removing curtains. You know, the way we do things round here. Now, the question is, do I like this room more than I like the other room? It does have a sweater in it. The thing that I find extremely odd about this zombie apocalypse is how uncluttered people's houses are. I mean, technically, I get that, because, if there's too much stuff, that makes the game too easy. Point taken. But, like, don't you know, like, a person that has a set of tools? Not just one tool, but, like, a full set of tools? Even if, and especially if, they don't actually know how to use them, they at least have the tools. Eh, not any different from my washing machine, that's for sure. So we've got a fairly big house. I think we're on the city outskirts this time. Not like it really matters. Wait, is it? No. Some artifacting on the edge of the screen. Close the curtains. Yeah, I know I've got sheets, darn it. The mouse is not an exact science. Some lore about the first zomboid. Uh, Performance models. So, yes, my point in this series is to show you as much crafting and such as I can muster. I hate how this crap works. Which I guess I'll have to wait for another day, because we're not going to get much done in the remaining time. You know what they say, hit the ground running. Because the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Let's consider that a bust, shall we? I was about to say, maybe a... go through the window. For those of you that are always questioning why I use both mouse and keyboard in order to play this game when people usually pick one or the other, that's why. Because sometimes it just doesn't work. Yeah, we're going to stop here for the day, but I'll get back to you when we do other stuff.